I want music to be something people can experience and feel like something happened that they didn't think was possible. I have very vivid memories of the first times I heard certain pieces of music and felt in my chest, in my body, the sense of a world opening. And if I can give that kind of experience or be a part of shaping that experience to just even one person in the audience, I feel like I've done my job as a composer.
We're thrilled here at the Bravo Festival to present a newly co-commissioned work between the Bravo Vail Festival and the Dallas Symphony Orchestra by a young woman composer. Her name's Katherine Balch.
The piece that I wrote for the Dallas Symphony Orchestra and Bravo Vail is called Music for Young Water That Danced Beneath My Feet. So it's kind of a mouthful of a title, but I feel like it captures what I was thinking about when writing the piece. During the summer of 2020, I was living in Keystone, Colorado. I was doing a lot of hiking and spending a lot of time above 12,000 feet. And one of the magical things about that elevation is the beginning of the thaw. The moment when there is a layer of ice, but underneath the water begins to trickle and dance and make all these just incredibly lovely patterns, both visually and sonically. And something my husband and I spent a lot of time doing when we were hiking up in that altitude was making field recordings. When I sat down to write this piece, I immediately had this setting, Vail, in mind, both visually and sonically. An outdoor space, a space where you can see trees, rocks and grass and sky. And sonically, you can hear streams, rain, birds. I hope that my music complements that landscape and maybe even highlights sonic moments from that landscape that audience members wouldn't otherwise be privy to hearing as music.
Set and setting with any piece is really, really important, but even more so with something like this that's been written specifically for this destination here in Vail. It informs how we perform it in that we are interacting with the wind that's happening. And these very, very cool frog guiros that we have. They kind of actually mimic like a huge frog. It's just wonderful how she's able to tie those into the program of the piece to set an entire mood.
There are many composers these days that have a similar aesthetic orientation. Maybe it's a zeitgeist because of, the world we're living in and our sensitivity to the way we imprint on the environment and the environment imprints on us. I'm emerging as an artist in a generation of people that are open-minded, that are doing all sorts of different kinds of work, that are blurring aesthetic boundaries, eliminating aesthetic boundaries. I've also borne witness to the barriers of entry that continue to be prevalent in our field. And I am seeing those start to be challenged in a way I find really inspiring and opening.
as we bring in more myriad voices and more diverse voices, bring them to the table, we end up with this broader cross-section of music that's occurring simultaneously, and it makes it easier for us as performers, and I think for concert goers, promoters, for everyone.
We are getting past the idea that a comfort zone means a type of music or a type of experience that I am familiar with, and moving towards a comfort zone as a space where I am open to new experiences. And I think that's what's really special about the time I'm sort of coming of age in as an artist. I'm seeing arts organizations, programmers, musicians begin that sort of transition of orientation. And I think it's really special and exciting and something to just be celebrated and continued in the direction it's going in.